It's Sunday. It's day 21 for our eggs that are in the incubator. And I woke up this morning, immediately came down to check in. One of them had already started pipping, which means like they poke the first hole in their shell. Then I just got really excited and I went and got some Starbucks to kind of chill out for a minute. Came back and like once they initially pip, it can still take a while for them to start hatching. And then I noticed another one start like shaking its egg a bunch to start getting its hatch started. But anyways, I am like keeping the closest eye on them today, trying to watch them. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. The egg that is pipped is kind of in a weird location, so it might be kind of hard to show you, but let's see. You can see right there. Sorry, it's like not focusing, but you can see the little shell that is cracked. And then this egg right here has been moving a ton, like it's trying to work on pipping. So I'm just like serious. Oh, that looks like another one might be starting to pip. I'm seriously just gonna be in here all day long staring at them. I'll feel better. I'll be able to like leave them alone a little bit once they actually start their hatch. If you guys didn't see last time, I incubated eggs, which was just like a month ago, and I only had one hatch from I put 18 eggs in and I only had one hatch. It was my first time, so there were some things that I did wrong, but that's why I'm like getting super nervous this time, because I want to make sure I get at least a few of them to hatch. I want to be at least a little bit successful, so I'm going to be super obsessive today. So it is the next day. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and so far I have 4 of my chicks hatched, and I have probably at least 4 more that I can see that look like they're going to hatch, hopefully, as long as they don't have any, problems. But it looks like so far we're having a really successful hatch, and hopefully by the end of the day we have most of the little guys that are gonna come out of their shells, because you guys, this is so much better than my last hatch. Like, oh, I'm so happy right now. I look rough. Wow. It is the following day. So this has now been like 48 hours since they first started hatching. I was just about to move all of the babies into their brooder, because last night I thought all of them had finally finished hatching. We had 9. And this morning I looked again, still 9, so I was gonna move the 9 to the brooder, but then I just checked it, like I just went and turned the heat lamp on over there and I was gonna move them, and then another one started hatching. So I'm like, what the heck? This one might have a hard time hatching because there's not very much humidity left in there, and it's a late hatch, so it might have it a little bit rough. So I'm hoping it makes it, but we have 9, we might have 10, you guys. Last time I had 1, so this is crazy. I'm gonna have so many chicks running around. Hi, baby. Hi. So I think I'll show you guys when I move them. They're all so dang cute. I don't have a light in there right now, so kind of hard to see them. So you can see the one at the bottom. That one's hatching right now. And my daughter's apparently breaking something, but they're all so cute. I'll show you guys when I move them what they look like, but it's such a good hatch, you guys. And after, I'll tell you guys like the stats. I don't know. I'll tell you guys everything I did with the incubator to make sure that I had a good hatch this time. Because I'm gonna write it all down so that when I do this again next year, I can make sure I have another good hatch. Okay, so yesterday I went to go move my chicks in the morning, but there was still one that had hatch. So I did not move them until last night at about 8 o'clock. So here they are now. We have 10 chicks, you guys. So this one was the late hatch, and he has a splayed leg, which means that it kind of sticks out to the side. So we're gonna try and correct that today. Are those your baby chicks? Whoa. They are such pretty birds, and that was such a good hatch rate for silkies, hatching 10 out of 18 eggs. So this will be our last hatch for this year. But next year I'm definitely gonna do more because that was so much fun. And I'm just like obsessed with them. But so now we have a total of 16 chickens. But number one, some of them are gonna be roosters, so we'll probably have to get rid of some of them. So 16 kind of sounds like a lot to start off with, but in reality, like when we start getting eggs laid, it's probably not gonna be a ton. But I'm hoping to just be able to really learn how to, do you hear her screaming? I really want to learn how to specifically breed silkies, because I think it's just, I just am so obsessed with them. They're so much fun. But this was such a fun hatch for me. Oh, I also wanted to tell you guys how I did the incubator. So for my incubator this time, I had to keep the temperature at 102 on the incubator, because I put 3 different thermometers in there. That poor chick with its leg. Before I put the eggs in, because I wanted to see which temperature was accurate. And my incubator saying 102 was, in reality, it was really only between like 99.5 and 100. So you want to make sure, you want to check before with multiple thermometers, because incubators could be off. They often are, from what I've heard. So I put it at 102 this time, and I kept my humidity between like 40 and 50% as best as I could throughout the incubation process, because silky eggs are smaller. You don't want to do too much humidity, because then their air sac will get too small and then they will drown. And on day 17, which is lockdown, I bumped up the humidity to about 70%. Yeah, that's you, huh? To about 70%, and just tried to maintain that as best as I could. Whoa. Until they all, also I didn't, last time I candled the eggs a few times. This time I hardly ever even opened the incubator, because I just didn't, I hardly opened the incubator because I didn't want to like mess anything up. So that's what I did. We're very happy, and yeah, I'm excited to watch them grow up, and I'm really excited to see when they're full grown, because they're gonna be some pretty birds, you guys. So, and now Anthony's working on the chicken coop. He was working on it over the weekend. He'll probably finish it next weekend. And we will move our other silkies. They are, I think they're like a month old. So we will move them in a couple weeks into the coop, because it's getting warm enough for them. So, but they're working on getting all their feathers. But yeah, I'm just really excited. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed watching my silky hatch.